Poland's parliament is convening at this hour for the first time since last month's general election. An alliance of opposition parties led by former Prime Minister Donald Tusk has signed a coalition agreement, but despite having the majority of seats, they'll have to wait to take power. First, the conservative nationalist Law and Justice, which won the most seats as a single party, will get its shot at forming a new government. That's despite outgoing Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki appearing to have no path forward.
Poland's rival blocs both had something to celebrate as election night seemed to produce two winners. The governing Conservatives again emerged as the biggest party. But an alliance of three opposition parties won a clear majority of seats in the new parliament. Poland's President Andrzej Duda, who as head of state gets to nominate the first candidate for prime minister, held consultations with both sides. After the talks, President Duda, a conservative and ally of the Law and Justice Party, announced he would follow the established protocol.
Following a calm analysis and consultations, I have decided to give Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki the mission of forming a government. In doing so, I'm sticking to the good parliamentary tradition, whereby the winning party is the first one that gets the chance to form a government.
The acting Prime Minister will have 4 weeks to forge a coalition and win a confidence vote.
Of course, we did not win these elections on our own. It's absolutely clear that the message from the voters was, yes, your program is the one that won, but you have to reach an agreement with others. So, we'll try to reach an agreement with other parties.
At a rally, opposition leader Donald Tusk criticized the move, saying it is merely delaying the inevitable.
The president knows perfectly well it might still be possible to play for time, but it's a waste of time for Poland. The Conservatives might still try to steal something during this time, but we will be watching very carefully.
Tusk is widely expected to be elected prime minister once lawmakers are able to put forward their preferred candidate. That means the next government might not be in power in Warsaw until mid-December, time that the opposition says Poland cannot afford to waste.
Monika Sieradzka is our correspondent. So is this just a waiting game for this opposition alliance?
Yes, it looks like waiting games and playing with time from the side of the president. Because the government, the current government, Law and Justice Party, they have a clear minority in the parliament now, so they are not able to form the government. But still, they try to convince the public that they are building this government. So what they are trying to do is to convince some opposition politicians to switch to their side. If they don't succeed, of course, the vote of confidence in a couple of weeks will be a huge disaster for the party. And this scenario is very possible.
Tusk says there's no time to waste. What is the most urgent issue for a new Polish government to deal with right now?
Well, I talk to many people here in Warsaw, and what they always stress is, first of all, to get access to the funds within the European Recovery Fund, which are reserved, which are guaranteed for Poland. But the money is blocked because of the judicial reform made by the Law and Justice Party. The strong control of the government, which has been criticized by the European Union. The second very important thing is cooperation and more solidarity from the Polish side in efforts to support Ukraine on the European level. This is something what many European countries already expressed. This is their expectation. So the new government is the probable new government of the opposition parties to come in some weeks first. They promised that they would cooperate more.
What do you think about Tusk's warning that the Law and Justice Party may do something untoward to stay in power?
Yes, it's difficult to speculate right now, but the Law and Justice Party has proven many times that it is able to also make different unconstitutional steps in order to strengthen its power to achieve their political goals. So we don't know what to expect, but already now look on different attempts of the Law and Justice Party to cover up the traces of corruption and to appoint different people from the Law and Justice or allied from of the Law and Justice Party to different important state positions. So we don't know what comes. The Parliament has just met, but the situation is not stable at the moment, and it's difficult to see what is coming in the next weeks.
The latest there from DW's Monika Sieradzka in Warsaw. Sorry about the audio quality there.